Well, are the big social media giants trying to impact the election in 2020? Well, at least one of them has admitted to it through a secretly taped video by James O'Keefe from the Veritas Project. Ed Vitagliano, I'm Tim Wildman with Abraham Hamilton III. Hey, what are we talking about here? What's this story about?
Yeah, Project Veritas with James O'Keefe, they do these undercover investigations, and they were able to get footage of Jen Ganai, a senior executive at Google, where she's recorded saying that they're training their algorithms to prevent a repeat of 2016. Well, what happened in 2016? Contrary to the wisdom of all of the society elites and the news media pundits, President Donald Trump won the presidency. And so Google is on the record, probably not with their consent, maybe, I don't know, but they're on the record that they are working toward making sure President Trump does not win re-election.
Ed, related to this, I was reading a story how the major newspapers in this country, the mainstream media, did not cover, at least they as of 48 hours later, hasn't covered this story about the quotes from the Google executives saying they're going to try to influence the election in 2016. Do we not have the major mainstream media in this country colluding with the social media giants like Google, Facebook, and others to impact the election coming up in 2020?
Oh, absolutely. The progressive movement, Abe calls them the regressives in this country, are all on board in trying to stop President Trump from being reelected. I mean, it is clear.
Right.
You have major corporations, you have the news media, the Democratic Party. Many people believe inside the swamp in Washington, D.C., even inside the Trump administration, the regressives are trying to prevent a repeat of 2016. I mean, seems to be no limit to the anger and hostility resulting from the shock win of then candidate Donald Trump, upsetting Hillary Clinton. These regressives believe that 8 years of Barack Obama would be followed by 8 years of Hillary Clinton. And when Trump beat them, they are outraged. And they are apparently going to stop at nothing less than a coup in this country to keep it from happening again.
Well, this is something Google is evidently going to do. Again, this was an undercover videotape. A person interviewed a senior executive with Google admitting that they're going to try to impact the elections against President Trump in 2020. We'll see if this gets any attention at all in the mainstream media. I doubt it will, but it is further evidence that these large social media giants are far left and they want to impact our election. So look for an alternative search engine and use that instead of Google is what I would recommend. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time.